And a father who has a daughter would say that. I have 3. So I wanted to tell you something about my little girl who is quiet, I'm assuming, not aggressive, has no ambitions whatsoever. Oh, that's Elizabeth. She's not here. No, but I want to tell you a little bit something about Ashley that only a father could admire. So Ashley, we found out we were pregnant when we were living in California. So you see, Ashley is a Valley girl. She was born in Fountain Valley, California. And Dr. LaDon, who was a world-renowned doctor, obviously, told us that we were going to have a little boy. Really? Awesome. So we named the little boy Stevie after me. And then we decided to go buy furniture and blue stuff and fill the room with blue stuff for our little boy Stevie. Well, Ashley, being the person that she was, before she was even born, decided, nah, I'm not going for that boy stuff. I'm going to be a girl. So Ashley came out and looked at her dad. She said, gotcha. And then she said, she looked at me with those big eyes, and she said, Dad, I'm kind of special. I want you to go home, take all that blue stuff back, give me some pink stuff. So I did. While Ashley was in the hospital. I took it all back, and we got pink stuff. So I said, let's name her Stevie. And my wife said, no, Ashley wants to be named Ashley. So you see, Ashley has always been rather take charge, to say the least. So I raised my girls saying, you need to be independent. You need to forge your own road. You need to make your own decisions. You need to live your life. And you need to take control when you can, but be nice, be merciful, think of others, always be warm and generous. And that God gave me, Ashley. So, that story doesn't end. So when Ashley was like 6 or 7, Ashley decided she wanted to be what she called a cheerleader. It didn't have an R, it was just cheerleader. And as Ashley does, she decided that we needed to drive all over Orlando, Florida for 2 days trying to find cheerleader shoes. She couldn't have the ones with the rubber on the end of it, you know, that most kids had at her age. She had to have the ones that were all canvas. So I drove around for 2 days and never found cheerleader shoes. And Ashley was quite upset because she commanded her feet to grow, but they didn't. And she couldn't understand how she didn't have that power. So she had to wait a couple of years, but she got cheerleader shoes. A little while later, Ashley decided she wanted to take karate. And I said, okay, we'll do that. And she got quite good at it. She went to the U.S. Open. A lot of people may not know that. And she did quite good until she came upon the Guatemalan national team who traveled the world beating up people. Ashley did quite well. And she thought, well, that was quite nice. Let's go to the mall shopping. So we did. And I was making fun of Ashley, and she kept harassing and making fun of me. And finally I turned around and said, what are you going to do about it? Ashley decided to drop kick me in the male portion of the body. And I fell on the ground, and after 10 minutes of crying, I got up and said, that didn't work real well. So that was Ashley. That's my little girl. But you see, let me tell you a little bit about Ashley. Ashley's always been the kind of person who took Dad's advice literally instead of figuratively. I always told her that reach for the stars. I've told all my girls that. Reach for the stars. Don't take yes for an answer. Go beyond that. So Ashley proceeded to try the trumpet. Ashley tried cheerleading. She tried gymnastics. She tried everything. If I would have bought her a race car, she would have tried that. But here's the story. Ashley finished second a lot. But she never gave up with anything. I can't tell you how many nights I spent on the phone or in person crying with Ashley because she never won that big prize that she thought she wanted to win. But here's the end of the story. She just won the big prize.